Students, in this class, I'm going to discuss with you the question and answer of English Core, Section C. The first question, which is of 7 marks, the question is, how did the British officials treat Gandhiji at Motihari and Champaran? The answer will be, you'll have to start the answer as the name of the chapter, Indigo, written by Louis Fischer, Louisfischer, Louis Fischer. You cannot pronounce Louis as Louis, it's Louis, Louis. The behavior of British official was very much rude and unjustified towards Gandhiji. He made the secrets of the British Launchers Association, but he did not give him any information. Gandhiji met the commissioner who only believed, who only bullied him and advised him to leave the place as early as possible. Gandhiji did not leave. He proceeded to Motihari, the capital of Champaran. A peasant, means farmer, had been maltreated in a nearby village. Gandhiji went there on the back of an elephant. Gandhiji was asked to return to the town. He was served with an official. Notice 2. Quit Champaran immediately. He got a notice from the city DSP in which he was told to leave the place as early as possible. Gandhiji wrote on a piece of paper that I disobey you. I will not leave the Champaran, leave the place. He made it clear to disobey the rule, so he received very bad treatment from the British officers and he was taken to the court the very next day. He weared full receipt of the farmers there. The case was then asked in the courtroom. The judge asked, what do you want? Why have you come here? Then Gandhiji asks that I just want a refund for the farmers, refunds for the landless farmers. Because, as you know, as per the old arrangement of 20 by 3 by 20th, that is 15% arrangement, the whole land given to the landless farmers, the tenants, the sharecroppers, they will have to grow indigo in the 15% of land, and those crops was taken by the British landlords as rent, and again, when Germany developed synthetic indigo, the Britishers freed the peasants, freed the landless farmers, the sharecroppers, from the old arrangement of 15%, and they said that they want rent in cash. As you know that once indigo is grown in any piece of land, that piece of land becomes infertile, becomes barren. So there was double loss to the Indian farmers. Number one, they could not grow any crop in the 15% of total land. Number two, that they have to pay the British landlords in cash. But since some of the farmers came to know that the Britishers are buying indigo from Germany, they started protesting it. But to lead their movement, there was no one better than Gandhi. Someone told Rajkumar Shukla to visit Mahatma Gandhi and to tell him the problem. The court room was full of the people. The judge asks, how much compensation do you want? Gandhiji said, I want only 50% compensation. In this, the judge says that I will give you only 25%. Do you agree? And to the surprise of the common people, the farmers outside, Gandhiji accepted the 25% refund from the British landlords. People starts whispering and murmuring in the courtroom and outside the courtroom. There was a great hustle and bustle outside the courtroom. Gandhiji told them that it's not the matter of 50% or 100% or 25% refund. It's a question of sympathy, it's a question of dignity, it's a question of freedom. The British landlords who used to extract your money, your flesh, your blood, they will have to give you back your money taken once as rent. That's the best decree in your favor. That's the best decision in your favor. The person who used to take you from the richness to the poverty, from poverty to the underprivileged, you'll have at least the right to ask for your sum, to ask for your compensation. So you should be not worry about anything, but take this as a rule, take this as an opportunity to win freedom. Through this, Mahatma Gandhi has sown the seeds of courage, seeds of enlightenment, seeds of hope in the mind of Indian farmers. And as you know, for many years, not for 1 or 2 years, but for many years, even after the independence, India is called the land of farmers. And as you may have studied that 71% of India's total GDP comes from agriculture. Now it has reduced to 54% in 2020, but again it's one of the most important field from where Indian economy is booming day by day. So Gandhiji looks at that decree given by the court as an optimistic note that he may gain freedom, he may down the British landlords and the Britishers as well, and they will have to leave India one day or the other. This is the first question. The next question, which is very important, is why was Douglas afraid of water? What happened to him as a child?